Yes, people, welcome back to another video. Tonight on John Sinclair TV. Tonight we're going to talk about the live match reaction. So if you like what you see and you enjoy what you saw today, please hit the like button and also subscribe if you're new. And also as well, thanks for joining again and thanks for joining my watch along this afternoon. So it's been fantastic. And apart from the result, of course, I thought the referee was an absolute disgrace today. And can't fault the lads today. I thought the lads were fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic. And for number 1 to number 11, I thought for a man, I thought you were absolutely great. I thought we gave a all today. And unfortunately, the rest. But it is sad that our unbeaten run comes to an end. And it is what it is. So we move on to the next game against Everton on Thursday. Let's take it out on them and then hopefully get the 3 points. So if I'm just going to put it through to the side and I'll put out today. And this is a team lineup. And when you put this lineup today, I'll share the screen. That's what he's put out. And that's the team he put out. It's a 3-4-3 formation. He's changed it up. He made 4 changes. And in came, let's have a look, alongside Amiron, Manquillo and the cells, and they came in just because Eddie wants to try something different because he probably think it's a like kind of free hit sort of thing. So he's resting some players and getting these players in to play because we've got a most important game coming up on Thursday. When I looked at the team lineup, I thought, you know what? I think he's chose the team that we're going to get absolutely slaughtered. But no, I was proved wrong. And I got a lot of people saying that just be positive, yeah, which is quite right. And I thought these players had a real goal today. I thought Miggy today, I thought that volley had on the stroke of half time was a good one. And the keeper made a great save. And then he should have scored from close range and he placed it over the bar from 10 yards. But luckily, he was deemed to be offside. But today, I thought the referee was an absolute shocker. Today, he really was. I mean, Kai Havertz elbowed Dan Burn going for a higher ball, but he leaned with his leading elbow. He got booked for it, and it should have gone straight to VAR. In fact, they looked it on VAR and they deemed that as complete. In my opinion, if you look at it again, the way he leaned into him, people are saying that he didn't look, right? And he waved his arm and he just didn't know he was there. But that's the biggest lawless shot I've ever seen in my life. It was a leading arm. He elbowed down Burn. He was down for quite a long time. And he pointed at Havertz as well. And when he got up, he went for Havertz for what he did. The referee came in quickly and told him, look, calm it down, Dan, right? It was an elbow and he should have been sent off. It's as simple as that. It's a letter of the law. And if the referee had any doubts about it, why did he not check it on the VAR? Why did he not check it on the screen? He had the chance to do it. And David Coote bottled it. Absolutely bottled it. And that got a lot of Newcastle fans going because at the end of the day, had it been for a top club, a top 6 club, they get away with it. Had it been someone like a John Joe Shelby, for example, right? Or some Lascelles, for example, one of the defenders, he would have got the red card. He would have been off. It just goes to show yet again the Premier League is corrupt. The officials today, honestly, God, is absolutely shocking. It really, really has. And they need to fix that up very, very quickly because some of the tweets, what they put on, is absolutely spot on. You know what I mean? But surely now the referees and the officials need to be questioned and how they officiate games. Absolutely pathetic. And that's why they cost us the game. The players cost the game. And Havertz should never be on the pitch. So on to the game, we had a couple of decent chances. Jacob Murphy horribly got one wrong when he followed it so wide, it's unbelievable. Yeah, Dan Burn's header went very far away. The target's cross came in, deep cross, and a back header from Dan Burn. It just went wide. And on the stroke of half time, Miggy Almira had a wonderful volley, which Mendy did save. And on the follow-up, it was just so wide. He must play rugby union. It's as simple as that. But we went in 0-0. Then in the second half, we started well again. Bruno Guimaraes went close with a shot that went just past the post. And Chelsea had a couple of other chances as well. And I thought they looked poor today. one shot the whole of the game. One shot. The first target came from a Havertz header straight at the backer. But in the end, I mean, heart's broken right in the 90th minute when Jorginho played a lovely ball over the top. And the first touch was Havertz was exquisite. And then he just planted it in past the backer, left him absolutely no chance at all. But Dan Burn needs to be checked out on that, really, because there's that slight mistake, that slight to half the ball, and which actually cost us the game. But I'm not going to have a go at Dan Burn, because this guy's been absolutely fantastic. He really, really has. And he's had fantastic since he's joined Newcastle United. I mean, you got players like Enquiries. He's been solid in the game. Jamal Sells has been absolutely fantastic. He did himself no harm at all. Okay, he gave a silly couple of free kicks away, which came to naught. And Fabian Schär, again, outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Matt Targett, what can I say about this guy? I'm running out of plaudits for this guy. I'm a big advocate of him. Again, he could defend properly. He could have got a few assists, but hey ho, he's done well. You look at the midfield. I mean, Bruno, yet again, class act in midfield. Yeah, he drew fouls. He does more passes. You know what it is, right? This guy should be in the team now. I mean, we could have missed Joe Linton, but Bruno can do a job. Sean Longstaff, ever had their nose turned up when his name was on the team sheet. Yeah, I thought he had a good game today. He battled away, and he was commendable. His commendable performance. Okay, he lacks quality, but he makes up his endeavour. I think this guy's going to be okay. No wonder Eddie Howe wants to keep him on, gives him a new deal. Miggy, right? Listen, end of the day, I think he did all right. His final ball's left him down yet again. He lacks quality going forward, and he works hard for the team, and he runs all day. Jacob Murphy, I had to take it back on him. I thought he had one of his better performance in a black and yet again. But let's be real, yeah. He gives his own on black and white shirt, yeah. Let's be real. It's not exactly Ryan Giggs, is he? Let's be real. But at the end of the day, I thought he had a better game, but he's definitely robbed of a penalty. And he must be absolutely peed off for that decision. Again, the referee couldn't be bothered to look at the VAR. Where's the guys in charge of VAR? Is it David Brooks? What's happened to him today? John Brooks. Where is he been doing? Has he been shagging someone in the VAR office and didn't realise the game was on? My God, I think this officials needs to be questioned big time. And Chris Wood, being Chris Wood, he's one of few headers in the air. He's lacked some killing stint. Wasn't effective today, but he works hard for the team. Did cause problems all afternoon. And his touches needs to work on, really. His touches, his passes let him down. Yeah, not good for Chris. Not good for Chris. But I'm going to go on to the comments as well. If you've got some questions first, please let us know. And I'll come to the player ratings later on, but I'll look at it now. I might knock off a mark off Burn, by the way, let's be real. And I'll go with Gary as well. I'm really pleased with the performance today, John. It's a shame that the officials couldn't perform their jobs at all. I've seen some penalty decision scores against us, but this one takes first prize. Yeah, I totally agree. Absolutely just ridiculous, man. I can go on a rant, but I cannot be bothered because you know why? I just cannot be asked. I did let Macy down that first today. And big up to Jules, even to you, mate. I'll be okay. I'm absolutely fine, but I can't myself doing after that performance today. And hi to Jules. I'm saying hi as usual. I like Tom, by the way. He's a great guy. And big up to Gary V. And Dave as well. VAR, absolute disgrace. Now, I totally agree, mate. If you go to Australia, right, go to Australia, the way they conduct their VAR business is absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. Absolutely brilliant. And let's be real. They talk to people, talk to referees, the officials, so the fans can hear them. What's going on? They don't get left out. This is the thing. Yeah? But these fans don't want any fans hearing out because it just causes problems. No, it don't. Not at all. Absolutely ridiculous, man. I mean, are we supposed to be the best league in the world? I don't think it's the best league in the world. I think it's absolutely shocking. The officials, it's a joke. They really are. And people like them, it's going to cost us Premier League status. Luckily, we got enough points to play with to stay up in the Premier League. And got Ryan, so I get all these forwards that's out of the Premier League now. I agree, Ryan. Get them out. Shoot them off now. Let's get rid of them. Let's get rid of them. Not good enough. Even Keith Hackett said as well, it's a penalty all day long and it's sending off. When you get Keith Hackett come out and say that, and don't get us wrong, he wasn't no angel when it came to referee, but he knows exactly what he's talking about, yeah? He could do a better job than a flipping lot of them today. Let's be real. And it would have got done. Newcastle robbed, they served the point in this game. I totally agree, mate. It could have been a lot more. On the back of the nose, let's go and annihilate the Toffees on Thursday. I'm expecting a win against them. They got beat today. They were in serious bother. And they're looking not in the bottom three because Burnley haven't been winning their games. I'm proud of our players except for Longstaff. He lost 100% in the air duels, 50% of the ground duels. Not good enough, but guess we had to go with him. I thought he did Harry today. And nice to also get a penalty today against Leicester. Why wasn't the same rule applied to us for Jacob Murphy? Just shows the bias is shown towards the bigger clubs, particularly at home. Christopher, you're absolutely bang on the money, mate. Next season, it'll be our time. It will be our time. Am I too peed to comment on VAR? No, you just go for it, mate. Say how it is. On to the next one on Thursday, and that's in Gary. And I'm so angry, you're not the only one, pal, with the referees today. Oh, it's absolutely forming today. And this is why it's so corrupt. This Premier League is so corrupt. Could you imagine if we didn't get a takeover? My God. High boot on Bruno too. Yeah, saw that as well. Now got done about it. Oh dear. The Chelsea players were disgusting today. Petulant little children. What's the hell's wrong with them? I get your point, Jack. I get your point, mate. Dan, he had a win on his face as well. Yes, he did. That's from Havertz. The player that scored should never, ever be on that pitch today. He shouldn't. I wonder why there's no English refs to go in the UEFA competitions. Oh, wait, because they are shite. You just said it there, mate. You said it there, Ryan. You're correct. It's just extremely biased. Yeah, and corrupt as well, mate, in my opinion. Then again, I could see your point there. And are you not meant to shot shirts when the game's over? I should do, should I? I got to get 2 new shirts, by the way. One for myself and the other for when I get 100 members and do the competition as well, Keith. So, like I said, people, if you wish to become a member, it's only 99p just to join, and your name will be in the hat as well. That's a brilliant comment there, Keith. Give it a show on staff. We know he's limited, but I think he did have it today. I'd like to see him even more, but only as an inverted winger. Fair to you. Very lucky today, just in the game back, and you deserve the point. Devon should have had a penalty. Mate, we should have done, mate. Should have had a penalty, and Havertz should have got sent off. 2 key decisions there, which went against us today. And the whole point of VAR was to stop dodgy decisions and made it even worse. We're on the risky on something. I think these John Brooks, whoever he was, must have been making love to someone in the VAR booth. John, can you speak up or get a megaphone, a women's footy on? I wish I could. There must have been, yeah, I get what you mean. I'm not going to swear on the channel, but I know what you mean, mate. Thomas says it's robbed. Their fans are so shite. We were robbed today, so I cannot believe it. That's the J Suite. I totally agree, mate. I think it's an absolute disgrace. I mean, the Premier League, right? Where's Mike Riley in all of this? Has Mike Riley got something to do with this as well? You never heard from him. You never, ever hear from him at all whatsoever. I think it's an absolute disgrace. I'm sorry, but something needs to happen anytime soon. But one thing I'm going to say, right, we're going to be better than what we are this season, or next season, I meant to say. But we were definitely robbed, and it just goes to show that they look after the top 6, don't they? Newcastle's given only 1 penalty this season. We scored for that. Is it 1 penalty? Yeah, we did. We scored for that as well, by the way. Big up to Gareth. Check out the result, but what a great effort by the lads. Yeah, I want to talk about the lads today. Like I said earlier, I thought we were brilliant today. We defended so well. It's just that one lapse of error from Dan Burn allowed Havertz to go in, and he scored from it. But listen, I feel for Dan's pain, you know. And he got picked up by one of his teammates today and just said, Howie, man, you've done fantastic. And he has done fantastic today. And fear isn't the problem, it's the clowns behind it. Look at that assault on Diaz by Sanchez yesterday. Not even a yellow card given yet. I saw that. He scored from it. But he should have been sent off as well. And I'm sorry, but that was absolutely shocking. That reminded us the game between West Germany against France in the 1982 World Cup. It's exactly like that. Not even a booking. And needs both goes back to Everton. We need to get those players back. We need a big hit us back on Thursday because I want to smash these lot. I want to beat this Everton team. Because if we don't beat Everton, then I'll be disappointed because this is a massive opportunity. Because you need to win 2 more games and we stay up 2 more wins and we'd be fine. I'm angry, not drunk. I don't drink as well. Someone today, Craig came on the watch along the day and he's basically saying, I've got a canistella. I don't drink. He knows that. And let's look at this one as well. Premier League referees are clowns. I totally agree. And it's just so disappointed today because we deserve something from this game. I'm not going to read that, mate. I'm sorry. When Chelsea FC, no, I don't want to see that. You can say go under. Cool. That's Josh, by the way, but I know what you mean. The best referees are Italians, yeah. I have to agree because they know exactly what they're doing. They've got some great young Italian referees coming up, and I think they're absolutely fantastic. And Pulici Carina, all those years ago, absolutely brilliant. Best referee in my lifetime. It's respect. I like Dampen's response, very classy, even with a goose egg going on his teeth. Yeah, I tell you what, he didn't deserve that at all whatsoever. I can't wait to smash the top 6 in a couple of years and Peter Lee, dude. And I got Jack as well. Woods poor today, but he tried. Against Christians and Rudiger, you need strong, powerful centre forward play. That's very true. You know, I like Rudiger, by the way. It's ball forward is absolutely fantastic. I thought he's been pick of the players today for Chelsea. And whoever gets him in the summer, I tell you something, you're going to get one of the best defenders in the world because the way he brings the ball out from the back, then he allowed him to at times. Hey ho. I thought his tackling's great. I think he's a beast. I just think he's been brilliant today. Picking a bunch today. And Havertz blaming Burnside is a bit pathetic. Should have started with an apology. I agree. Totally agree. Chelsea fans must be saying this after the last laugh, but listen, he should not be on that pitch. I don't care what anyone say. And I'm hoping you have the midfield back Thursday. Willock and Shelby looked ill last night and Howell had to play a different team. Then he wanted what I've heard. Oh, let's hope they come back on Thursday. Both strong, I think they'll come fine. And let's hope they get better very, very soon for Thursday's game. A full team on Thursday from Andrew. We have to one hell of a performance with so many top players. If you had Trips, Wilson, Jason, and Joe Willock, we would have won that game. I think it would have been close. And we'll talk about Thomas Tuchel, by the way, as well. The way he celebrated, he would have thought they won the Champions League for the second year running. Yeah? How were Thomas? It's only Newcastle. Let's be real. Yeah? He must know that he's been in a game. His team's been in a game against us today. We made it so difficult for him today. Let's be honest. And he's going to have to understand that. So, listen, I mean, don't get overjoyed, Thomas. You're not going to win the Premier League. It ain't going to happen anytime soon. We're the best league in the world. We should have the best refs in the world. Joke. Then, look at this one. I'm not going to read that out, man. I'm not going to be falling for that, mate. Dan Byrne with a shout at players to harder. Captain right there. Absolutely. Absolutely right. Big up to you, Roy. Hope you're okay. Hope you enjoyed the watch along today if you watched it. Let's give the lads a bit of respect here. If that same lineup starts against Everton, we'll still beat them and comfortably. Yeah, I have to agree, mate. I have to agree. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I don't think I played the same team, Roy. But if he did, I think we'll beat them anyway because Everton lost. Did Everton lost today against Wolves? They did, didn't they? By a goal to nil. If they did, they're in big, big trouble, lads. Big, big trouble. And this is the thing, right? I mean, what Eddie Howe's done, I mean, he picked the right team in the end, I thought, right? And you know what? He nearly got his tactics so right. So right. And those players want to play. Eddie Howe, hadn't been Steve Bruce, we'd have got beat. We'd have got 2 or 3 during half time. The players would have lost their way. Have a tittle. Cheers, people. Do you know what I mean? But the way it is how it is. My God, big up to Wendy Richardson today. I hope you're okay, Wendy. Much love to you. Guys, I'm hunting hammered today after the comments from their fan base towards Newcastle fans. It was disgusting. I can't lie. I did not see that when if that is true, and I'm not good, and I believe you, by the way. I think that's a little bit petty from Southampton fans because that lacks class. And this is the thing. I mean, every time they want to play Newcastle, they think, oh, that's an easy 3 points and because it's Newcastle United. Yeah, far from it. We were 9 games unbeaten before today, right? And let's be real, yeah, they need to put that some respect back in Newcastle United's name because at the end of the day, we've been fantastic before them. But those Southampton fans having a go at us, shame on you. Shame on them because I tell you what, right? I mean, we're going to be better next season. We're going to get top 8 next season if we get the right players coming in. I'm not asking to sign 6, 7, 8 new players. Maybe it's 4, maybe it's 5, and that's about it. 2 strikers. We could do with another, hopefully another defender if you can get one. Definitely need a winger and just go from there. So let's hope so we do something about it because that's what I like to see. What were they saying, Wendy? I'll let Wendy answer that question for you. You can chat to each other if you want, but you need to ask Wednesday that question. Like I said, only one criticism is holding on theatre too long. But if that makes 100% first year, then all is fine. Absolutely. I don't think we play the same team, but we have to be absolutely confident in any team we put out. We have to. We have to. Because, look, these players are good players, right? They have improved a lot. And you know what it is, right? I mean, we got to back these players. We got to back them, even Emil Kraft. We got to back him as well, even though he's my favourite player, but we've got to back this guy as well. So, listen, whoever Eddie Howe puts out, we're going to have a right goal. We're going to have a game. And we will hit Everton apart on Thursday, John. Of course, he will, Wendy. We'll beat them. I'm going to say 2-0 in that game. 2-0. I mean, the back haven't even been tested today, apart from that Havertz header. And it was unlucky when it all went past him in the end. But hey-ho. But one thing I'm going to say, Everton looks a very, very, very poor team. I don't know who Everton's running after this. I truly believe they got to play Chelsea at home. They got to play Arsenal last game of the season. They got to play Brentford last home game of the season. I think they got to play Burnley. I think they got to play United as well. I could be wrong on that. They're in big trouble, Everton. They really are. Look at their fixtures. It's absolutely horrific. And we had a great run, John. It's always going to end. Hopefully, after the day, we'll be on to another run. Absolutely. I take 2 wins, Gary. 2 more wins, and then we'll be staying up in the Premier League. And let's be real. It's going to be a great, bright future as well. I can't wait for the summer. What will hold us? I'll be doing a daily transfer on a daily basis when it happens. And on our high presence in stealing for large parts of the game, absolutely. We are now a pressing team. I saw Howe's press conference and it's very peeved, but don't make it easy against Everton. They need points as well. And it's the 3rd away game. I hope the team wins. I've always said, like, out of those 3 games, I take 4 points. I take 4 points all day long. We're 9 points clear for relegation, so it's not a disaster. I can't see Burnley or Everton winning 3 games on the bounce. I just cannot see it happening. It gets much harder after us, but I'm not sure that order. That's an Andrew. I also won the game by 2-0, mate. They won by 2-0. Is it 2-0? Yeah, 2-0. Newcastle never deserved to lose today. Stephen, you're absolutely right, mate. You are absolutely on the money. And we were fantastic today. Absolutely brilliant today. And we gave our all. And once you give your all, then hey-ho. And everything will be fine. And I just think I'm absolutely angered today with the referee's decisions today. Not going to VAR. Check out that elbow from Havertz as well. I mean, I'll look at that game. I don't think Chelsea are that great today. I don't think they're that great at all whatsoever. But if you look at it, the first half must have been absolutely awful for them, but we made it hard. We made it hard for them. Didn't get the wrong way. Got Thomas as well. When do Chelsea get rid of their sponsors on their shirts? I think it's immediate. I think it's soon, mate. I think it's soon. But they definitely suspended them. But I tell you something, right? It doesn't look good for them. If they don't sell the club in a couple of weeks, I think they could be done. They could be close to administration. And look at when these comments close finished today, John. We caused them plenty of problems. They were lucky to win that game. I totally agree. And that's a Newcastle B team today. And we absolutely gave her all. The sponsors want off the shirts, but the club supposed do not have blank shirts. That's on Andrew. And there's Johnson. We're called all day. That's in Stephen. I totally agree. My God, John, what an ordeal that was for Chelsea against our B team. We were a better team today. And let's hope they admit that as well. Because I'll tell you what, I think if you look at it, I honestly thought that it was going to be a good time. When I realised it, I thought they enjoyed themselves for the first couple of minutes. I thought they could enjoy this today. They're going to give it a right go. But everyone says it's going to be a 5-4-1. I had that sneaky finish to 3-4-3. And I love him, Mike Ashley buys Chelsea. 3-0? I sure Arsenal 1-2-0. It's a Lacazette penalty and Partey's first half goal. Going back to Tom's comment, can you imagine Mike Ashley brought Chelsea? Can you imagine that? That'd be unbelievable. He's a Tottenham fan. I don't think Chelsea fans will be happy at all whatsoever. Do you know what I mean? But the one thing I'm going to say, I think that we gave Chelsea a game today, and that's all I can say about that one as well. But just gonna have a look at this one. If I can get the stats up today, I'll get Chelsea Newcastle stats. Whether I can get it or not, I don't know. I can tell you what Eddie Howe said on early match of the day, which you're going to listen to it on. Oh, that's the latest channel there. And let's have a look at some comments. So I'll give you Eddie Howe's interview. They said we were a bunch of cheating, and the haters come on. Wow. I tell you what, they lost today, didn't they? That is 3 straight defeats in Southampton. Yeah, I think Ralph and the Southampton fans should be worrying about their form of late. 3 games straight. And first time seeing John in black and white stripes. Looking awesome. That's an old one, by the way. But thank you very much indeed, pal. I really appreciate that. And also 1-2. No, that was in the Premier League against Leicester City. And back to Andrew from South Carolina. I wouldn't wish Ashley on anyone, but after some of the Chelsea response to this game, whatever happens to them, I won't shed any tears. And Ryan said Chelsea behaviour is pathetic. They are not but spoiled little divas. Yeah, do you know what it is, Ryan? I agree with you there, because they just got frustrated, absolutely frustrated as well in some games. They expect us to have an easy 3 points against Newcastle. Did not work out. They only won because they got a player there who shouldn't even be on the flipping pitch. It's as simple as that. And we should have had a penalty at all. I would have took a duel all day long. To Inter, that should be a good game tonight. I have to agree. I thought we were cheated today. Absolutely tough. Do subscribe to my channel, mate. If you can. Click on subscribe and it's free. So you're absolutely right. I'm absolutely frustrated. I really, really am. And don't know what to say, man. But like I said, we take our frustrations that's on Everton. And once we do that, take the 3 points, I should be doing a watch along on Thursday again. So as long as you want us to keep doing it and I'm doing a good job, cool. I'm just going to get this up now. I'm just going to put it on Dan Burns' clip. I'll just get this up a second. And I'm going to kind of play it for you now, guys.
Attacking the ball. We seem to be getting a lot of joy from it. So I thought we might have nicked it, but that's football. So when you're on a high, it can bring you back down to earth pretty quickly. But we're just trying to keep this momentum going. There's a really good feeling around the dressing room. Lads are all fighting for each other, and we just keep trying to build on as many points as we can get.
Very good. That's brilliant words from Dan Burn there. The fights are fighting for each other. That's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. And let's go on to Andrew as well. This is the game we missed with Joe. He would have put Havertz in his place. I tell you what, he would have found him midway through the second half and took him out. Absolutely. I mean, they could have done with Joe Linton today. He would have bossed the midfield. So, John, do you expect us to get 4-3-3 formation game on Thursday? And when Joe Linton's back, 100% it'd be free. And let's hope Joe Linton comes back for that game because we need him back ASAP because he's a miss in midfield. If he comes in on Thursday, we'll have a chance because our midfield is going to be so important. And Everton back four, I don't feel that good. Mason Holgate is not good enough, yeah? Let's put it this way, right? Everton has done £500 million. They've done 500 million, right? And he's still got Seamus Coleman in the team. Why? That position should have been sorted out, yeah? And what about Mason Holgate? He's got with one of the worst defenders I've seen for a long, long time. Let's be real, right? He got all that money. He spent all that money, right? And Seamus Coleman, Mason Holgate, right? Michael Keane are still flipping first team. Why? They're not good enough. Work that one out. Work it out. You know? They overspent on transfers like Sigurdsson, 50 million quid, worth 50 million quid. With Charleston on his day is fantastic that he keeps falling over. He tries to con refs who trying to win the penalties and that. He doesn't need to do that. And DCL, aka Dominic Calvert-Lewin, right, hasn't been the same player. So I don't care about Everton on Thursday. I don't care. But I'm just saying that if someone ain't right with that squad, with the team, they're just not playing as a team. They're just not clicking at all whatsoever. Scoring goals is a problem. Yeah, we could have a field down on Thursday because our defence are much better than their defence. And not front. Well, if you can get the first goal, then I've got a feeling that Everton fans will turn. Not on Lampard, but on the players. But I'll go through this comments as well. We go again, lads, and last year today we did, or we could have been more quality. Maybe that would have been our gear. But I'm happy with them today. Good lad, Ryan. Don't think anyone would pick a fight with Dan Burn to blow as a round mountain. Well, Havertz tried to today. It didn't quite work whatsoever. Good evening to Paddy. Hope you're okay, mate. You enjoyed the game, apart from the referee. Shocking decision. Everton also had a red card today in their defence. Who got sent off to Everton? Split. And third in the league and resorted to cheating. They don't need to do that when you're right. Let's be real. They got quality players there. World-class players. Havertz tried to call ref for a free kick. He's better than that, man. He's better than that. Half-time final to Arsenal Asses against Brighton Tigers. Fantastic analogy, John. 500 million done and a small change. Seamus Coleman. It's true though, isn't it? I mean, if you give us 500 million to research that team, yeah, would you keep Emil Kraft? You certainly wouldn't you? You certainly wouldn't. It's as simple as that, yeah? It's like saying, you know what? I want to keep him because he wants to give us all. But nah, seriously, man. Crazy. Is that John Joe Kenny? Oh, he's got sent off, didn't he? Right. Okay. Well, it is what it is. And like I said, I'm going to go for a break. I'm just going to take a break. And if you like the channel, like what you see, then please smash the like button. And also, if you wish you like what you see as well, please hit the subscribe button. If you like to donate for just 99p, then you can always click on the join button to become a member. Only 99p. It's not that much, isn't it? Then your name will go into the hat. Then you can win yourself a prize. The first prize I'm going to do if I hit 100 members is to give away a Newcastle United football shirt. Yeah, that'll be the prize I'll be giving away. And also a match ticket. If I cannot make it, I'll have a word with Barry from Road Sport TV about that. So, and also if you'd like to donate as well, wherever you can, then you could click on the $ and just donate wherever you can. So that is your choice. And what I make, it either goes towards the charity or just goes on to Prove Me channel. So it is what it is. And still peeing myself billions, Aston Roy. And Newcastle spent 500 million now, being the top 6. Everton is dog shite at spending. Totally agree. And quality players will come in Newcastle. Eddie Howe is a brilliant manager. Absolutely brilliant manager. Coming to the Wolves game, seemed urgent since he had a home game, John. That'll be next month now. So it's been a long time. We're not playing again until I think it's April the 8th or someone. April the 8th. That's a Friday night game. I'm not going to make it because that's a Friday night game. I've got to work the next day. I know that's an absolute fact. So yeah, I'm going to go on to player ratings, and I could give him a rating on marks out of 10. And you could join in as well if you want, but please don't bitch and moan because at the end of the day, it's only player ratings as well. I'm going to go on to Mark DeBraka. I'm going to give him a 6. I mean, he's been quality for the last couple of games, but he could do little about Havertz's moment of quality. He had absolutely no chance of the goal. I mean, Dan Burn, I mean, let's be real. I mean, he took his eye off the ball. I'll come to him in a minute, by the way. But he had one save to make for the whole of the match, and that was on Havertz when his header, close range header, went straight into his hands. And other than that, Martin hasn't done a lot at all. All he's been doing is like doing some kicking and catches. That's what he's done. And that's why I give him 6 out of 10. I'm going to go on to Javi Manquillo. I'm going to give him a 7. I mean, it's good to see him back, by the way, full fitness. I mean, he's been solid all afternoon again. He gets up and down right hand side well. Drawn the press regularly as well. Helps out for free kicks and corners. And it's been a threat. The only problem with Javier is he lacks quality at times when he gets into decent areas and he needs to work it out very, very quickly. But other than that, I do like him and I hope he keeps that place there as his own. I'm going to go on to Jamal Lascelles. Listen, a lot of people turn their nose up when his name is mentioned, right? He's done it wrong. I'll give him a 7 today. I mean, it's a steady return. Wasn't flashable. Gave a couple of silly free kicks. Other than that, he's did well. He didn't himself no harm. I mean, slap passing. I could have given him a 6 for that as well, but hey, for the end of the day, for you solid today, I'll give him a 7. Maybe in chair, I'm going to give him a 7 as well. He's been impressive today. Let's be honest. He's strong in the air. He's getting well. And he's staying on his feet. I mean, that's cross header he's quite lucky with, but Manny got there. But other than that sort of thing, I thought he defended really well. So I'm going to give him a 7. On to Dan Burn. I'm going to give him it's a hard one for him to say because he took the out of the ball. I'm going to give him an 8. I wouldn't give him a 9. I'm going to give him an 8. Right? I thought, again, what can I say about this guy? Forget that mistake he's done, but he's a threat in the air. He wins some defending as well, everything in the air. Like I said, it's such a shame he's been tactical on afternoon and he has to be marked down for. I couldn't give him a 9, give him an 8. Defended well again, and I tell you what, his defending sense is fantastic. I love this guy. He should be captain as well in the future. On to Matt Target, I'm going to give him an 8 as well. Another great loan signing from Villa. He caused havoc all afternoon on the left-hand side. He fights with every ball. He's joining the press. He's fantastic at both ends as well, defending and attacking. And his quality for set pieces is just a feature to his game. If he carries on the way he is, then he'll be absolutely fine. There's no questions asked of this guy. So it's an 8 out of 10 for Matt. On to Bruno. I'm going to give him an 8 as well. I mean, it's his second start of the season in 3 days. And he comes in and you could tell this guy uses class every single time. And when you look at it, right, he drew more fouls, made more passes into the final third. And not only that, he was unlucky with that shot early in the second half, flashed just wide. He got booked in the second half for a tactical foul. And this guy is going to be the most an important member of the team. And I like him. This guy is going to be absolutely phenomenal. Yeah. I'm going to go on to Sean Longstaff. I'm going to give him a 7. Again, he ran himself to the ground. I thought, okay, he's limited. I'm not going to lie, he lacks quality. But what he makes up for is endeavour and his work rate as well. He battled away all afternoon. It was a commendable performance. I think he might get a new contract. A lot of people might not agree with us otherwise. On to Miggy, I'm going to give him a 6. Listen, I was shocked when his name was read out and he's come back into the team. It gives you It gives you work rate and energy, which you need in this team now in the Premier League, right? He lacks quality going forward, but he's so unlucky with that shot on the struggle half time, which many had to make a fantastic save. But at the end of the day, I want to see him playing right on the left. I think he'd be better off playing there as well. But listen, does he do enough? Does he do enough for me to be in the first team? Probably not, but he'd be a useful sub. If you see what happens at the end of the season, I think Real Betis might be watching it today, and they might think, okay, I think he'd do well. So if he goes there next season, good luck to him. I'm going to go to Jacob Murphy. I mean, I'm going to give him a 7. I know people are going to say, what? I've been a bit jealous there. But I thought he did all right. Looking back, he should have had a penalty. Everyone knows that's a penalty all day long. And he caused problems all afternoon. He'd been dancing around with Chalobah as well. I thought he had problems with Murphy all afternoon. I'm not going to lie. But at the end of the day, he tracked back and he got butts as well. And it's going to be a long-term future for Newcastle United? Probably not. But at the end of the day, I thought when he does play and then he does work hard, I should give him that. And then on to Chris Wood, I'm going to give him a 6. Listen, he caused a few problems on his battles in the air. Well, the problem is, right, his touches is absolutely careless at times, and it's passing him down sometimes. But when he does flick on, it comes and out. But at the end of the right, you need to persevere with him. Why? Because he's our striker. He's the only striker we have got at the minute, apart from Dygale. But if he carries on the way he is, gets some more games, he'll score some more goals. But hey-ho, I think long-term, it's not the answer. But this season, it'll be okay. Now, on to the substitutes. I've gone to ASM. He came on for Miguel Almiron. I'm going to give him a 5. He only had 20 minutes to make an impact. Let's be real, he never got going, didn't he? Yeah. Whether he's fit enough, I don't know. But one thing I will say, he has to start against Everton on Thursday night because we do need him, because he could be a key of winning and losing games. But he got 20 minutes in. I like him to start, and let's hope that he does start and without any issues at all. Now, on to the Ryan Fizz and Dygale. I can't really mark them. They came on really late on. The fans, give yourselves a 10 out of 10 because, let's be real, I thought your fans absolutely magnificent yet again. The weird support is absolutely unreal at Newcastle United. And let's be real, I think it is absolutely brilliant. Carry on, Newcastle fans. We are the best fans in the country. Let's be honest. And on to Eddie Howe. When he chose to play 3-4-3, I thought, well, what's he doing here? But I can understand why he did it. I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 for that formation. It was a brave formation to do, but at the end of the day, I thought we played really, really well with that formation. The players gave us all, and the bottom line is, right, we got punished by the Havertz shot. He shouldn't even be on the pitch, by the way, and we paid the penalty for it. But listen, Eddie Howe got his tactics right, knows exactly what he's doing. Now, on to the referee. I'm going to give him a big fat 0. If it's a poor performance from the ref today, denied a penalty and failed to send off Havertz and couldn't even go to VAR, but an absolute disgrace, man, Burns referee. Now, let's go on to the comments. And I've got Ryan. Thanks to your donation, Ryan. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much indeed. And a top guy. And yeah, I really appreciate that, Ryan. Thank you so much, mate. And it'll go for good cause as well. I know what you mean. I've got Lascelles. Patricia's questionable one, gave the ball away, but hopefully this will help build his confidence. Yeah, I think he did right. I think he'll do right there. I can't lie, but apart from those silly passes as well, silly free kicks away, I think he did right. Hyson across the team, average all my predictions only fair to me. That's from Roy. He should have won. Big up to Niall. Hope you're okay. It's a fan of the new Newcastle top, mate. No, it's not, mate. This is from 2005-6 season. And I'm going to get a brand new one very, very soon. I'm going to get 2, one for myself and one for a competition. I've never seen Eddie so angry in a presser. He's usually calm, isn't he? But today, it's just ridiculous. It's just sad. I mean, I've never seen him like that. But I can understand why he's getting angry. And I don't blame him at all. And Everton, Newcastle, Newcastle Wolves, home to London Norwich. Newcastle, Liverpool. How many points for me? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll probably get back 10 points. 10 points for those games. That is more than enough. And the sales and share played quite well. They did. Burn as well, besides the goal. I felt for him because he was so solid until then. Absolutely, Spencer. Totally agree. Sean Alonso, man of the match. Wow. What a change in the focus of the team from last season. Trust the process. The lads are marching up, John. Absolutely. And it's great to become a Newcastle United fan again, which is fantastic. Got our club back. And big up to Static. Good win for you today, by the way, 2-0. You forgot to reply. Oh, I'm sorry, mate. Oh, well, I'm sorry. But what I'll do that later when I finish there, mate. I promise you. I have to say that I'm just saying Newcastle didn't get anything from the game. Havertz is a disgrace. Yes, he is an absolute disgrace, man. And I'll tell you what, one thing I'm going to say, I can't lie, but, he's not the only one. The referee's a disgrace as well. But next season, when we play Chelsea, we're going to give him a real game. Need a drink. Jazz people. Definitely gotta have a game with them because we deserve to get points, at least a point. And do you think Everton will go down as they have points with deducted or something? As for FFP rules, mate, if they get charged from it, I think the points are going to take effect from next season. I don't think it'll be this year. It should be this season, but I've got a feeling it's going to be next year. But at the end of the day, if that is true, that is absolutely shocking from Everton Football Club. Wow. Far's a mess. But if there's one positive to take from this game, it is from the fact that it's nowhere near our top starting squad. And we were in until the end. Brent, we were fantastic today, but the referee effed it up. Points for Leicester depends what Leicester turns up. And Palace, Wolves is difficult. Norwich as well. I see why Level 7 hates Rudiger so much now. He was petulant cheat during injury time. He doesn't need to do that. Does need to do that at all whatsoever because he is a world-class defender and he doesn't need to do that. So I'm just going to pick up what Eddie Howe's been saying as well on the action, and I'm going to quote out what he's been saying. I might share the screen on that one if you give us 2 minutes. Well, I'll stop that. Share. There you go. Just going to read out now a few people. And Eddie, I was speaking on BB Match of the Day. It was really disappointing to lose our unbeaten running away. We have defended so well in a really diligent way. We are tactically excellent, but we got hit by a sucker punch, and we back ourselves, but switched off for a split second and got punished. It is a real testament of the players, what they have given in this work rate and pressing in the first half. We fought tight in the second half, and that is to be expected considering the players without and how stretched the squad is right now. But you cannot look back. I was pleased with the performance in terms of effort given. I can't fault them. We gave them too much space for the goal and just switched off, which is rare for our back five because we have been very, very good. Yeah, I totally agree there. Eddie Howe's is saying the right things. And this is what Thomas Tuchel will have to say as well. Obviously, didn't say much. Did he say much? No, I'll come out of that, by the way. But that's what Eddie Howe was saying. And it's sad because we switched off. We switched off in the end. But one thing I will say, I thought Newcastle were fantastic today. 110%. Let's go on to Lukey. Something late. I saw a few about the poor decisions against us today. Proud of the effort from the lads. Totally agree, Luke. I thought they were fantastic. And what's people prediction relegation? I'm going for Burnley, Watford, and Everton. I'll go along with that as well now. Definitely go along with that. I think Watford can still go out there with that win today. They can still go out of the bottom three, but I think they played 3 games more than someone. So there you go. Some Dutch lads just come out from Brighton, John. Don't know who she is, mate. I really don't. And this is interesting from Foxy. He's a South American expert as well. Fans booing Messi and Neymar today. I'm not surprised because they failed in the Champions League in the week, didn't they, against Real Madrid? And again, I said the other day that the PSG team is a difficult club to manage and a difficult team to handle as well. So it's not good. But it is absolutely a shame because they deserve to get it. They deserve to get it. If you don't perform, you're going to get it. PSG fans are so impatient, they don't give you time. I mean, Pochettino, I think he's done at the end of the season. He is absolutely out there, done. And he could be come back to the Premier League and Man United. And that's the word I'm hearing. And just a quick one on, let's have a look at this one as well. But how true this report is that, so look at this one. I think that if you're going to get a striker in the summer, I think it'll be Darwin Núñez, people. I think he's absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. I mean, scores. He scored something like 23 goals this season for Benfica. 6'2". He's labelled to new Edison Cavani, and he's quick. He's got both feet. I thought he's absolutely fantastic. But Benfica asking for 60 million quid, 70 million euros as well. I think we should take him if that's how much he's young. And I think he's absolutely fantastic by the sounds of it. Big up to Wendy again. The way Jordan Favor always fills me heart with pride, all the way all through the games. They are so passionate and many fans who love Lord like ours, John. I totally agree. Absolutely fantastic. We are world-class fans. Could you imagine if we got in the Champions League, go to places like Italy, like Milan, like Naples, like Rome? That'd be fantastic. And I'm definitely doing that again. And Burn's great. And then I go for last 10 when Chelsea hit the bar after first goal for Burn, giving a ball away. Thought sharing Lascelles was solid also, yeah. Totally agree there. I'm going to give it another 5 more minutes before I wrap up as well, because I've been on twice today. One for the watch along and one from here. And I've got to say big up to Macy. I just got an invite for Macy, see if I can go on a show on Friday, Saturday or Sunday to do the Champions League roundup. And yes, I should be going on a channel to do the Champions League roundup. So please join us for that. It should be lit. If you're a Champions League fan, come and join us. It should be absolutely amazing. And just see what I've got here. Looks like doing okay on this pod as well. So yeah. So like I said, I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I got tomorrow. I'm gonna do the match preview against Everton. So it'll be an early one. Tuesday is going to be the John and Macy show. Wednesday, I'm gonna do the big tune debate. Thursday, it'll be the match watch along against Everton. Friday, it'll be the press conference. Oh, there's no games, isn't there? Probably do bits and bobs. Probably do like a transfer roundup, talk about Newcastle. And Saturday, I'll be on the Macy's channel as well. A bit of transfer roundup as well. Join us for that. And hey, John, great game. Shame we lost. That's for Sonia. I mean, I'd love to get Sonia on my channel, talk about Newcastle United on the streams. I think she'd be absolutely fantastic on it as well. And she was on my stream yesterday for the Man United game against Spurs, which was a fantastic game, of course. And Roy as well, big up Roy. I think the new director of football will have a few surprises for us. Might not be any superstar signings. Well, if they're good enough signings, mate, that'd be fantastic. I mean, Darwin Núñez is a quality player, but he's not a superstar yet. Victor Osimhen is a superstar. That's the difference. Good show, John. Big up to you, Keith. Thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate that. And then let's have a look at this one. How you doing, my guy? Mark, big up to you, mate. I think we should have the penalty, and Kai Havertz should have been sent off for a foul on Dan Burn. I think Dan's a great defender, which I'm sure you will agree on. Absolutely. Do you know what it is? Dan Burn has been fantastic. £13 million signing, right? Virgil van Dijk cost 75 million. Bent cost 50 mil, right? This guy cost 13 million quid, and he is playing like a player that's worth about 40, 50 million quid, yeah? And Foxy the Deer said that's why he doesn't think Dan Burn's going to play for England because of that. Took his eye off the ball. Good defenders do take their eye off the ball as well, but they all make mistakes. You just got to ride them. Do you know what I mean? But hey ho, Dan Burn is better than Harry Maguire season. He really has. And I think he's been fantastic. He's come in and he's done the job what he's asked him to do, and he is captain material. We've got plenty of captains and leaders at the back now. You look at the Kieran Trippier, absolutely outstanding. He's a leader, yeah. Fabian Schär, a leader, yeah. Dan Burn, leader. Do you know what I mean? They got leaders at the back. We have got leaders at the back. Midfield, Joe Linton, leader. John Shelby, a leader, yeah. A lot of front. You got other players as well. You got ASM, who's a quality player on his day. Ryan Face, that's more of a leader. We have got leaders all over the team. And that is the best thing you can do. I thought Eddie Howe and Ryan Face were going to get along. They have. They've done well. So big up to you, Mark, and great comment there. I've been a bit quiet because the last few days I've been suffering from a migraine from hell. Docs tomorrow. Sonia, please get well soon, love. We love you. And I hope everyone in this chat, please love Sonia. Please love her because she is absolutely amazing and she is so adorable. And she is so adorable. I've got Kevin Addison as well. Big up to you, Kev. Dan Burn for England. I love the next comments. We got up in the middle. Love the top, John. Thank you, son. That's a 2005 top, this one. So it is like something there for me. I've got to get a new one pretty soon. But thank you very much indeed, Sonia. Great shows always, John. Thank you very much, Wendy. I really appreciate that, love. Absolutely fantastic. And I heard UBS after Big Dan. Oh, I tell you what, though, you're cooler for a defender, by the way, because Ginny and Bonucci are getting on a bit. I can't lie, but they still got matches to elite as well. I mean, I think Dan Burn did brilliant at Juventus, by the way. Can you imagine him going into Serie A? I think he'd be absolutely fantastic. And if you love defending, if you can defend properly, like Dan Burn's doing, then you're right in Italy. And thanks, John, right back at you. Sonia, lots of love to you, pet. And she's black and white food and food. So I think I'm going to wrap up as well, people. I can go on for another hour or so because I think it's love doing the streams and love chatting to me fans as well. If you watch this channel live, that's fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate that. And I shall be back tomorrow for a live preview against Everton, but that could change. I might even do that on Tuesday after John and Macy's show, but we shall see. And like I said, if you do like the channel, like what you see, then please hit the like button. Please also hit the subscribe button. It helps this channel to grow. Then also, if you like to donate, then you know what to do. Click on the $sign. And if you'd like to become a member, then you can always click on the join button as well. 99p. That's all it costs. And John would have already just signed him for $4 and another sign him. No. Wow. I'm not going to go over that, Roy. I'm not. That'll be next Monday, by the way. I hope it's on every week, but every other Monday would be fantastic. But there you go. I've only missed one show, by the way. Actually, I missed two shows, by the way. Because one, I was up in Newcastle last year, and then the second one, I went to Italy. So that's why I missed it. But guys, thanks for coming on, by the way. Just look at this one. Tomori, Cordy, White, and Stones, best four centre-backs. Yeah, I totally agree with that as well. So this is why I still think there's room for Dan Burn. I mean, Tomori can actually play right back as well when needs to be. And is Ben White ever going to get in the England squad? Probably, because he's in London. Simple as that. Maguire shouldn't be even near the England squad, and neither is Mings. Foxy, I totally agree, pal. We'll be talking to Paul. He's not very happy, and he's not a happy little buddy. But still, great show, John. Thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate that. Guys, thanks for coming on. And I'm going to wrap up, and I should be back tomorrow. Join us for that. Monday seems to be a good night to do a live stream. But keep watching us, and I shall see you guys tomorrow. Whatever you decide to do tomorrow morning, it's back to work tomorrow, back to reality. And the petrol prices is an absolute joke. It really, really is. £1.70 in Sainsbury's. How disgusting. But still, that's another day. Guys, have a fantastic what you're doing. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Watch what you're doing. Have a fantastic evening. Take care.